Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to Edgar TV 11 and welcome to my PES 2016 experience. Now guys, I got to play this game a couple of days earlier than you. Um, Curtis was invited by Surprise Attack in Melbourne to go and test the game along with Pepsi FIFA and Footy Manager TV, both YouTubers. Guys, if you haven't heard of these guys, please check them out in the links in the description. All wonderful guys, all wonderful YouTubers, really enjoy their stuff. Anyways, Curtis took me as his +1. We got down to the offices, met a guy named Paul. Brilliant man, absolutely privileged to meet him. Just a wonderful man and a real football fan, which was actually brilliant. So we sat down, had made a bit of small talk, started playing the game, and Curtis and I had the honor of playing the first game. Curtis absolutely whipped me 2-0. Not a big scoreline, but I was never even in the game. And I just really could not get my head around the controllers. You know, I had square to shoot, circle to slide tackle, double X to tackle, and then only when I got home and downloaded the demo myself did I realize I could change it. But anyways, our setup was two TVs back to back, one recording, one wasn't, and all the good footage was on the TV that wasn't recording. I mean, Curtis scored some freaking rippers. Footy scored a ripper. I scored about 3 of them with a turbo, all with a turbo. And just some really nice passages. Everyone ripped out something on the TV that wasn't recording, so that was a pity. Also, guys, what you're watching right now is me playing the demo at home. I sat down, recorded it with the Elgato. Sadly, I wasn't able to get the footage because it's only PC compatible. I use a Mac to edit my my whole content, so sadly I wasn't able to get that on. Anyways, we played for about 3 or 4 hours before Footy and Pepsi both had to leave, and right after that there was going to be a tournament. The catch was that we'd be paired with someone who had never played PES before or didn't know what PES standard for. So, me and Curtis just sussing out the room and just thinking, how's it all going to go down. Also, it was revealed that we'd be playing for prizes, so that just sweetened the deal a bit more. Guys started coming in more and more, and there was pizzas, there was drinks. Everyone was having a laugh, just trying out the game for themselves. And dude, by the time the tournament had to start, I was burnt out, man. I had played for about 3-4 hours straight almost, and I was just like, damn, I gotta play a bit more. A guy came in and sat down next to me and he goes, "You want a game?" I was like, "You know what, sure thing. You haven't tried it out. I'm happy to do it." First game 0-0, really good game. Both teams had chances, but sadly no one was able to take it with a win. Second game 0-0 again, and this time he picked it up a bit more, and I was like, "Wow, man, you can actually play, dude." He goes, "Yeah, I used to play Winning 11, so that's what PES is known as in Japan, I think." And he hadn't played it since the PS2 days, but dude picked it up like that. Anyways, we're all getting paired up, and it just so happens that I'm paired up with him. His name was Koyama, last name Koyama. Real nice guy. We high-fived each other. We got along really well when we first started playing, and we were wrapped to be playing in the same team. First game, we sat down, got comfortable. We won 5-0. I think it was also, guys, D Yoshi was there. He was streaming with his account. His link will be in the description. Really nice guy, helped us out like a tremendous load, and it was really nice meeting you, dude. And yeah, man, we slapped these guys 5-0, and we just thought sky high feeling. We absolutely tore them apart. Next game, we played a dude that's looking to get into streaming. Sorry, I forget your name, man. If you are watching this, we exchanged emails, and I will be in contact with him at some stage. Maybe looking to do something with him along the lines of PES. But anyway, we won 2-0, real scrappy game, and we just got a couple of goals in the end, and it easily could have gone the other way, and that could have been our night there. But also there was a catch in the tournament, guys. You go into the losers bracket if you lose one game. You lose again, you're completely out of the tournament, but if you win that losers bracket game, you go on and go on and go on, and you can still, pardon me, you can still make the final, which was an interesting format that I've never seen before, but it worked, it really did. Anyways, in the semi-finals of the winners bracket, I was facing Curtis and D Yoshi. So there was just a bit of small talk going on, saying this and that, giving it to each other. Anyways, we start the game. I think it was Brad or Yoshi pops the ball over. I don't know, Curtis played it, I'm pretty sure. Both our defenders miss it, and then bang, it's an easy finish. And then we're just like, God damn, we're playing like the best guys here, and we cover a cheesy goal like that. We got back into it 1-1, and the spirits lifted a bit, and we ended up taking it out 2-1. And man, it was quite a game, really freaking tense. I'm pretty sure it was like in the 88th minute, 89th minute that we scored, and we were through to the final, and we were pretty happy with that, man. We knew that we were gonna get some prizes, and we done really well up to that point. Curtis and Brad obviously went into the losers bracket. They wiped the floor of the next two opponents, and they met us in the grand final. We played them, but the catch was in that, since they were in the losers bracket, they had to beat us twice. We played one game. Within about 30 minutes of gameplay, we were up 3-0, man. It was just, dude, we turned that on, man. 3 chances, 3 goals. And in the second half, we added another 2, so it finished 5-0. We were just clinical, man. It wasn't like we completely outplayed them. We just took every single chance we had, and we got that end result. Some superb goals as well. So these were the prizes, guys. We ended up picking up keyboard, Black Widow. Apparently, it's a really kick-ass keyboard, as well as this mouse. Also, Razer, both Razers. And I picked up the latest Elgato's that's come out. So I'll be using this for streaming, man. That's really all I wanted. I'll be giving the keyboard and a mouse to a really close friend of mine. The dude loves PC gaming, so I'm gonna give it to someone who's really gonna appreciate it and actually use it. So all in all, man, it was just an awesome day. I mean, we rounded the thing off around like 11 p.m. Me and Curtis made our way to the train station, made our way home. A real long day. We were knackered, man, but it was really fun. So a big thank you to Surprise Attack and all the guys that made it an eventful night, especially Paul. Anyways, guys, getting down to the actual gameplay, my thoughts on the whole game, the whole title. Well, I can't give a full review of what I felt, because it is the demo. It's not the full version yet, but it was really impressive, man. I mean, I don't think they're gonna tweak too many things other than maybe a couple of player overalls, but the game. I mean, the passing is unreal. If you want to play real life football, man, this is what you're looking for. I mean, you can pull out some amazing stuff, awesome passages of play, and it's just a true football fan's, dream. On the menu side of it, the aesthetical side of it, it's not too flash, guys. I mean, it still looks like the same crap in PS2. They really haven't done much of it. It's just a little sharper in terms of the image, but oh man, for me personally, it's nowhere near good enough yet. Something that is always on people's minds when it comes to PES, the licensing. It's still not there. Only a select teams and select competitions will have official licensing. But the catch is, this time you will be able to download patches which will have everyone's kits, everyone's stadium. So it'll be brilliant. It's just a matter of time before it gets done. Graphics wise, it's amazing. You guys would have seen images before where I had all the France players lining up. It looks absolutely unreal. When it comes to pace halls in FIFA, they might struggle, man. They obviously they can still do well with some quick players like Aubameyang, Ibabo, Dumbia, all those guys. But if you don't know how to play and you rely on just sheer pace, you're really gonna struggle, man. That's what I really like about PES, man. You get found out if you don't know how to play. Old school controls as well, guys. You primarily use square to shoot, but obviously you can change it. But it was something different, man. Something I had to adjust to, and I really liked. One of my favorite features of the game, guys, is tackling. It's absolutely brilliant. You lay a one-on-one tackle, and you will win the ball. There's no ricocheting off 1 or 2 or 3 players, and it goes back into their path. You lay another tackle, and you still don't get the ball. If you tackle someone in this, the person that you've tackled takes about a half second to just get their crap together, and by that time you're already away, you're starting a counter attack, you're playing 1-2s, whatever. So that's a really good feature. Keeping is magnificent. Out of the 4 hours that we played, I saw one mistake the entire time. I mean, within 10 minutes I found errors in the FIFA 15 demo. I remember everyone was complaining about it. Twitter was blowing up, and yeah, keepers were an absolute joke at the end. So it's a really good start for PES. Overhead through balls, you can still pull them off, guys. I mean, you know, you put them into the wings, you get onto your quick plays, but in terms of trying to pop ball after ball after ball, it's not going to work, man. Absolutely no way. Players are smart in this game. They drop back 5 meters, bang, easy header route. Tricks are really hard, guys. You got to look in the menus. You got to look at the command list. It's really hard, man. I mean, step overs are bloody hard. So if you know how to figure out the games, the game's dribbling, mate, you are absolutely laughing. Corners, free kicks, and penalties are all different. I had footage before of Pjanic taking a corner. You would have seen the arrow swing left to right. It's like classic FIFA 99 in the way that you take it. Free kicks also very similar to that, although I think it's just a learning mechanism. You are meant to turn it off, but you know, your true PES pro will be absolutely slamming them in regardless. Pens are a little difficult, guys. I think in that whole time that we played, we only saw about one penalty. As you can see now, you know, in between play, you have Neymar taking a free kick, and it's, you know, it's a little strange, but something that you can definitely get used to. Favorite players, guys, would definitely have to be Pogba. You had Iturbe and Robin, and then you got that cool ass Totti celebration with the iPhone there. I mean, every player is just individualized. You know, Robin plays like Robin. You know how he's got his arms floating around when he dribbles. He plays like that, man. It's absolutely awesome. But you know, overall, guys, this demo, it's awesome, man. I'm not gonna give it a rating out of 10. Like we said, it is a demo, but just early days, mate. FIFA has some strong competition, and you know, the hot topic that was amongst us was whichever title drops online career mode first. I reckon they could have a huge sway of momentum in their direction. I mean, if PES do it, FIFA do it, I'll be jumping on that for sure. But personally, I will be jumping on PES this year to some extent. FIFA will still probably be my #1 title, but the fact that I'm picking up PES, for me personally, is a big deal. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys have thought. If you have tried PES, give me your honest opinion. Chuck your comments in the box. Let me know what you're thinking. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you later. I'm your man, EdgarTV11. Take care.